So a new era in Chicago is forming right before our very eyes, and me as an Indians fan, I don't mind it because I still get PTSD every time I think of that 2016 World Series and the fact that Kyle Schwarber is no longer part of the Chicago Cubs. I know it's sad for most of the game, but for me, again, I love it because just seeing him in a different uniform, it doesn't have to make me reminisce on very, very miserable times in my life. But what's going on, everyone? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB offseason recap. We do this every single day, so do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button if you're just a random passerby. Hit that sub button. It would help out the channel a lot. But what we're going to do is we're not going to waste any time. We're going to deep dive into the main topics of today's video, including Kris Bryant and the fact that he might be traded by the time that this video goes live. I know a lot of people are watching football, but trust me, things are happening behind the scenes that you do not want to miss out. We have Kyle Schwarber signing with a brand new team. And then also Fernando Tatis Jr., he's about to get the bag at just 22 years old. And then also we have an update on Francisco Lindor. Either way, let's go ahead and bring up the Kris Bryant saga because his tenure in Chicago might be coming to a close again in the next 24 to 48 hours. The rumors are spreading like wildfire that Bryant will be gone by this weekend, and like I mentioned, Lindor is gone. He was the face of an entire franchise and they shipped him away. This also reminds me of when the Arizona Diamondbacks traded away Paul Goldschmidt. He was a top 5 MVP a couple times when he was with the Diamondbacks, and they said, hey, we'll take Carson Kelly and Luke Weaver. So they don't really hold any value in regards to the face of the franchise if they're not winning World Series. And the fact that there's a brand new GM in Chicago, he has no emotional attachment to that 2016 team or the players that were on it. That means Javier Baez, Kris Bryant, you have Kyle Hendricks, you have Kyle Schwarber, and it's evident because Kyle Schwarber just signed a 1-year deal with the Washington Nationals for $10 million when the Cubs were not even willing to pay him $8 million. So it just goes to show you that the Cubs are kind of going for a rebuild approach similar to the Indians, but they're trying to trust in their prospects because they have Nico Horner, they have Ian Happ, they have a bunch of good building blocks in place. But if you're a Cubs fan, please let me know in the comment section down below, what is the team that you would not want Kris Bryant to go to? Because the top 3 so far, the Atlanta Braves, the New York Mets, yes, the Mets are still trying to get better and better, and last but not least, the evil empire, the Yankees. Kris Bryant would be a god in Yankee Stadium. I would want to see that as a baseball fan. They're not in the same division as the Indians, so it wouldn't really affect me. But as long as he's not going to a rival division team, I don't think Cubs really care as long as they get a haul in return. Now, like I mentioned, Kyle Schwarber, he is no longer on the Cubs. And back in 2019, he had 38 home runs and a .531 slugging percentage. And then they also acquired 2019 All-Star Josh Bell, who had 37 home runs and a .936 OPS, talking about the Washington Nationals. So the Nationals are getting better. The Braves are getting better. The Mets are getting better. Bryce Harper's team, not the Nationals, obviously, the Phillies are not doing anything. They went out and hired 2-time World Series champion Dave Dombrowski as their new general manager, and so far he has not delivered on anything, as well as 98% of the league, because if you're not the Padres, if you're not the Rays, the Indians, pretty much every single team in Major League Baseball has kind of kept it quiet. And if you don't remember, 2 years ago, Manny Machado and Bryce Harper both signed in the middle of February. So get your popcorn, get your beverages, because it is going to be an extremely long offseason, and the next few weeks could be pretty boring if this Kris Bryant trade does not go through. But the Nationals are coming to play as well. A lot of people are saying that Kyle Schwarber and Josh Bell are not big additions because of the fact that they were not good in 2020. Well, let me remind you, 2020 was just a 60-game season, right? So back in 2018, Christian Yelich had a 60-game stretch in which he had an OPS below 800, kind of the same season that he had this year. He ended up winning MVP in 2018. So a lot of people are putting far too much weight into the 60-game Mickey Mouse season that a lot of people are saying we just endured. So just the question for me is, what are the Phillies doing? They're not good. They are not better than the Braves. They are not better than the Mets. They are not better than the Nationals. They are a 4th place team. Heck, they could be a last place team. So that's something that we'll have to talk about as the weeks progress. But let's go ahead and bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. because the dude is about to get paid. according to sources, he is about to receive a $300+ million extension. He is going to be able to buy all of the Chipotle burritos and not even worry about getting guacamole and having it say guacamole's extra. He's going to buy everyone in the store extra guacamole because his pockets are going to be filled with money. And in my opinion, while this is a little bit soon because they're kind of robbing him of free agency, I'm pretty certain that he loves the city of San Diego. It's just a vibe there. Mike Clevenger loves it. Everyone who goes to San Diego, aside from the taxes, seems to really love it and not want to leave. So if he gets the bag, good for him. It's great for the game of baseball, and it shows that if you're good at baseball right now, please continue on. Kyler Murray, yes, he's good at football, but he probably could have made so much more money in baseball had he become a perennial all-star in Major League Baseball, and he's not going to win any Super Bowls in my opinion, but it's not a football video. That is a different story for a different day. And last but not least, this pains me to say it, but the owner of the Mets, Steve Cohen, has come out and said that the Francisco Lindor press conference will be at 11 a.m., I believe Eastern Standard Time, obviously, Monday, 11 a.m. Be there if you are a Mets fan. And also, Francisco Lindor, James McCann, Carlos Carrasco jerseys, they will be going on sale tomorrow. And I might be doing a giveaway because Francisco Lindor brought so much joy to my life and made me love the game of baseball that, you know what? Even though he's no longer on my squad, I still want to make sure that you guys take advantage of the fact that he's on your team. So if you're a Mets fan, follow me on Twitter at FuzzyFromYT. I might be doing a giveaway. But that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you stay safe out there. It's very weird times in the world right now, and I'm just hoping that these videos can be somewhat of an escape because they're an escape for me. I don't have to worry about politics or any other friend issues or personal issues I might have in my life. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate you and hope you, again, stay safe. What are the Phillies doing? What are they doing? Actually, I have one more thing to say before we roll the rest of the outro. I think I might be starting a second channel because I have so much to say on the game of basketball, football, anything else that is sport related, and I want to talk about Star Wars, I want to talk about in real life politics, finances, anything like that. So I want to kind of broaden my horizons. This is still going to be a baseball channel, but let me know in the comment section down below. Would you want to see a secondary channel where we talk about everything else? Please let me know. Have a great rest of your day.